Why isn't it picking up the camera? Oh, hey, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now let me get some tunes up in here. All right, I'm gonna let everyone get in here if they're even coming. All right, we got looks like we got someone in here. Go ahead, say hey. Hey if you're here. We can get some jazz music going on. But all right. All right, so here we go. Trying to get some good tunes going on here. And make sure it's a good level too, as well. Okay. Let's see. Anyone in here? Doesn't look like there are yet. That's okay. That's okay. Let's see. Let me go ahead and paste a link to the appropriate places, and then we can get started. All right. Okay. All right, well. I need to check out the audio here. Let me make sure everything sounds okay. And then, after that, I think we'll be good to go. I think we'll be good to go. Oh, that sounds beautiful. With the jazz and everything. All right, well, I kind of don't want to begin too much until there are at least like 2 or 3 people in here. If you are joined, be sure to say hello. And at any time you are here, that way I know who I'm talking to, who I'm looking at. Yeah, I got a slight plan for this stream. I got a couple jokes I want to tell. I got 3 good jokes, and then we're gonna go on into and talk about the video that we're gonna be posting tomorrow. The video, I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna let you know a little bit about the premise of it and the sort of the concept, and then kind of what the idea of going into the future of like ideas around that. But yeah, so I'm excited for it. I do have some plans to make some more similar content with that kind of stuff. So I am still actively posting some links around. I need to get the link and post it on Instagram. Oh, here we go. I'll do a nice story. Let's prove to the masses that we're actively live streaming. Okay. Here we go. Story. Whoa. Ew. Why do I look like that? I look like a shiny gloss. Ooh. Why is it doing that? This is making me look horrible, horrendous. I look like the glossy man. Like the video that I'm looking at, there we go. It's like the white balance was off. Hey, if you want to join the live stream, there's a link to it down below. We're going to be chatting for a little while, so hop in. Yeah, all right, so I'm making the story right there. We're going to paste that link there. Join the live stream. There we go. Gotta do one more. Oh, it's doing it again. All right. Hey, if you want to join the live stream that Imagination Folder's doing, go ahead and click it down below and come hang out, okay? There we go. Oh, yeah. Now we're talking business. Paste. Join the live stream. All right. Oh, look, it's old Daddy-O. Hey, Johnny baby, what's poppin', brother? Yeah, so you're the only one in here right now. That's pretty cool. Me and you, father and son, we got a little bonding going on. Yeah. So again, thanks for the wonderful advice and help you gave me earlier. It's very much appreciated. I hope you enjoy the lighting I got set up. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the video that we're going to be posting tomorrow. And I wanted to make the lighting sort of match the mood of the video, but I've noticed that whenever it's on green, it's not switching to green. Hold on. Whenever I switch, okay, hold on. I see this fake news comment here. I'm not exactly sure what we're talking about. I may have zoned out for a second. I'm trying to switch this light color here. There we go. All right, so I noticed whenever I switch to green, it's not green. That's not green either. There we go. It doesn't really look that great. It's kind of hideous. So I decided to go back to the purple color and to keep that going on. Why isn't it switching? Yeah, for some reason this doesn't want to. Oh great, now am I stuck with the green instead of the purple? Well, I could try and put one of the lights back behind me a little bit more. You can see it. I can't see what's going on. Maybe that'll do it. See, I feel like it may pose problems. But maybe not. Does that pose a problem? This camera handles it a lot better than the webcam does. The webcam cannot take it. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. If I had the other one right over there, right over there, it'd probably be better. But yeah, you know what? I can just deal with that. But yeah, I wanted to have a green background, but the when I tried it, I've noticed that it just looks like trash. It looks absolutely horrible. So I would like for it to go back to purple, if it will switch. I was hoping a couple more people would get in here before we show the sneak peek of the new video coming out. Going to be coming out tomorrow about 11:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. And Johnny Baby, what's poppin'? We're about to be talking to you. Not talking to you, but talking about you, because your video's posting tomorrow, and I'm excited. So we got, what do we got? 3 or 4 people in here right now? I'm fine with that. Yeah, I thought about using Stream Beats. I just thought about that before I popped on the old Epidemic Sound. I do pay for Epidemic Sound already. So I thought might as well continue to use it and utilize that subscription. Okay, for some reason this Wi-Fi is not working. So I'm going to go ahead and manually switch the colors of these lights. Alright, gotta get that purple. Alright. What's the 295? Okay. See, I just think that looks a whole lot better than the green. I think the green looks pretty trash. Yes, so thank you, Jeremy, for joining and deciding to have a good time with us. Aaron, thanks for popping in here. I would like to say, I feel like you're talking about how big my head is. You don't have to bring that up. I think we all know that it's big. Yeah, so yeah, we're gonna manifest the money into our household by changing every light bulb to green. That's sort of the plan that we're gonna be doing. Okay, so we got enough people in here, I guess, to go ahead and start with some of the jokes. I have 3 jokes that are around the theme of the video that we're gonna be posting tomorrow. So I guess I could have come up with a few more jokes, but I think 3 will be enough. You'll probably end up hating me after you hear these. All right, so we're going to start off with the first one, and you can leave your answers in the chat. Okay, so here's the first joke. What is a tool that shares the same name as someone who eats pot brownies? I bet you can get it. Come on. Again, what is a tool that shares the same name as someone who eats pot brownies? All right, leave your answers down in the chat, and once I get a couple answers, I will reveal the answer as to what is correct. And these jokes, again, are going to sort of illuminate and sort of enhance the the theme of the video that we're going to be posting tomorrow. So go ahead, leave your answers in there. You don't have to think too hard. If you get it wrong, that's whatever. We got one more question joke after this one, and then we have one that is just a joke. But yeah, go ahead. One more time, what is a tool that shares the same name as someone who eats pot brownies? You can do this. I believe in you. I see no one has answered. Are we scared to answer? Are we not confident? Are we just we can't think of tools because we're not manly enough? So I'm gonna give it 1 more minute. I'll put a timer. I'm gonna put a timer on here, and starting now, we will have a hammer. Okay. All right. So first answer is a hammer. I will not say right or wrong. We have 50 more seconds. What is a tool that shares the same name as someone who eats? You know what? I'm not even going to continue with this timer. We had 40 seconds left, but Jeremy got it right. It's a weed eater, okay? It is a weed eater. What is a tool that shares the same name as someone who eats pot brownies? A weed eater. It is not a hammer, and it is not a pencil. Okay, it is a weed eater. So congratulations, Jeremy. I'm going to put in the chat. Jeremy wins. Jeremy wins round 1. 10,000 points for Jer. Good job, Jer. What a smart guy. See, you know, Jeremy, he's a pretty smart dude. He knows a lot. He knows a lot about tools. I actually don't know how accurate that is, but he does know a lot. I don't know how much of a tool knowledge he has. All right, so we are going to do a job that does not require any thinking, but the last joke will require some brain power, and I believe you can. Do it. Jonathan, I'm sure you're going to know the answer to it. So, joke number 2. Lawn care is hard work. It's a very turf job. Do you like that one? Go ahead, rate that joke out of 10. Lawn care is hard work. It's a very turf job. I think that's a good solid joke. I would rate that a good 6.5 out of 10, 50 out of 10. Okay, you know what? I'll take it. I thought for a good 45 seconds on that one. I looked up lawn care terms, and whenever I found turf, I was like, I know what I'm gonna say. All right, so, Jer, I see you don't like the joke. I was just complimenting you and saying how you're a smart guy, but I will go ahead and retract that statement now that you have decided to hate on the joke that I so intelligently thought of. So, last joke here, unless I think of another one in the downtime. What do you call a jerk who mows lawns? And some of you may know the answer to this one because I've sort of given it away on a public platform in a way. Again, is what do you call a jerk who mows lawns? All right, this is for another. Jer, that was funny. No, the answer is not me. What do you call a jerk who mows lawns? If you need to find the answer, you could navigate through the videos on Imagination Folder. You could see one of the the one that's posting tomorrow is up. It's in the premiere, and it will give you the answer. Unless you just kind of want to think about it for a second, you could just hold off on that, and you could not go find the answer and cheat. But yeah. What do you call a jerk who mows lawns? I'm wondering if I could actually think of another joke in the meantime. I bet you I could. All right, I'm going to look up some lawn care terms, and I think I could probably get it. Yeah, Jonathan, I was sure you were going to know the answer to it. Jer, I want to say you're right, but considering it's it's technically what you typed is not technically right. So maybe if you redo your answer, respell it, then you can win 10,000 more points. But until then, I mean, the answer is the 10,000 point is still up for grabs. Let's see. Trying to think. Well, old John, I see you've just said whole. I assume that's a correction for Jeremy, but if you want to win 10,000 points, you can type the whole answer out. What do you call a jerk who mows lawns? I'll give it 30 more seconds. Man, I can't find any more lawn care terms. Ah, you just gave me a good joke. All right, here, let me type it out so I don't mess it up. What? All right, here we go. What do you call a male? Wait, there we go. All right. Father, John, you have won 10,000 points. Grasshole is the answer. What do you call a jerk who mows lawns? It is a grasshole. Last joke, because I just thought of it because of Aaron's comment. What do you call a male who was born in a neighborhood drainage system? Maybe a little too complex, but you can probably get it. For any new viewers here, I see we have possibly a couple new people in here. We are telling some jokes. Well, maybe I should think of one more for anyone new, or if they've left, you guys could just answer again. But yes, it is a son of a ditch. Yes, what do you call a male who was born in a neighborhood drainage system? A son of a ditch. That was perfect. Okay, so 10,000 points. Actually, you have a total of 20,000 points now. Points for John Austin. Congratulations. All right. Let's see. Maybe one more joke, and then we can move on to the big... Hey, what up, Reels? It's so good to have you here. Thank you so much. I'm glad you are in here now. We're telling a couple of lawn care jokes to sort of set the mood for the big discussion that we're about to have. It's probably not going to be like a super big discussion, but the video that we're posting tomorrow is about lawn care. So we wanted to sort of tell some jokes about that, and I can go ahead and give you the rundown of the jokes. Here's one. Lawn care is hard work. It's a very turf job. Again, that is lawn care is hard work. It's a very turf job. Another joke that we told was, what's a tool that shares the same name as someone who eats pot brownies? The answer is weed eater. What do you call a jerk who mows lawns? The answer is grasshole. The last one we just did was, what do you call a male who was born in a neighborhood drainage system? And that was a son of a ditch. Okay. I guess that should be more of like a son in a ditch type thing. But son of a ditch, just it works better. It flows. As it should, because it's a drainage system. I'm trying. Okay, all right. Look, I got to think of one more. One more joke. Okay, I got to come up with one right now. I kind of have a word that I can go with. Okay, this one's gonna be easy. Maybe. All right, here we go. last lawn care joke, and then we're gonna move on to the big discussion. But before we do that, my father has a joke. What does the yard do? What does the yard do when tired? It lawns. It lawns. What does the yard do when tired? It lawns? Maybe I don't understand this one. What does the yard do when tired? It lawns. Like lounge? It lawns? It yawns. Ah, I see. That took a little too long for me to get it. I see now. Maybe if it was spoken by someone in the area around me, I would have gotten that a lot faster. Okay, so here's the last joke that I have. And if you guys have jokes, feel free to go ahead and spit one out. Again, they're about lawn care. Here it is for the big 50,000 points. When you get done raking your yard, what do you do? I hope that's not too vague. When you get done raking your yard, what do you do? Okay, I believe. Well, that was fast. Yes, Reels, you have won the big 50,000 points. You leaf. Congratulations. 50,000 points. Congratulations for the 50,000 points that you have just won. You are the big winner. Actually, we're all winners. Anyone that won points is a winner because those were all some pretty amazing jokes, and anyone who won, I guess Jeremy and John, they both are pretty good winners. I think they both got like two jokes. Pretty impressive. All right, so since we have sort of set the mood with the lawn care jokes, we are going to move on, and we will now proceed to looking at a teaser of the newest video. So let me go ahead and pull that up. So I have two videos. We're going to show the teaser, and then after that, I guess we'll talk about it for a second, and then I can show the first minute of the video. So let me go in here and get the teaser ready. I need to do something right here real fast. Add. Whoops, let me get rid of that. All right, hold on. Setting it up. All right. All right, the grass hole teaser. And then let me pull up the thumbnail. All right. So now that I am back, have everything set up. All right, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna show you the thumbnail. Why is it just won't go full screen for some reason? There it is. Okay, all right. And I don't know why. I'm gonna go ahead and transition this. I don't know why this the box here. I don't know why it's got all these black bars. I'm gonna have to figure that out later. But yes, this is the new video's thumbnail that we got here. As you can see, that this has our good friend Johnny on the spot, Jonathan Ruffin. His channel, I will link it down into the chat. I'm gonna go ahead and link that down here. So Jonathan I am so excited for the content that he has coming up because he's been filming a lot of cereal-based content. That's sort of Jonathan's thing. He likes cereal a lot, and if you check out his live streams on Twitch, you'll see he's got an amazing cereal wall as his backdrop. And it's sort of a ridiculous amount, if you ask me, but I think it's like ridiculous in the healthiest of ways. So much cereal is behind him, and he's eaten all of it. His arteries should be clogged. I don't know if they are, but they should be. But like you can just see this wall. I'm pretty zoomed in here with the camera. I bet you the amount of cereal that he has would totally cover this wall completely. Because this is not even a big section behind me. It would totally do it. He has also busted through that cereal wall before, but that's sort of in a way, it's okay. 120 boxes. That's a lot of boxes, dude. How big is a cereal box? A cereal box is 12 inches tall and 8 inches wide. So if you do the math on that, 8 inches wide times 120 is 960 inches. Okay, and 12 times 120 is like 1,440. Yeah, that's a lot of inches, dude. But you should be proud of it. It's a very very wonderful feat. Dude, and before I go further into the grass hole video, I want to ask you one thing, Jonathan. Do you want to see your present that I got you? I think it's right down there on the ground. You can see it now, or you can wait until you come back to Monroe. I'm very excited for you to see it. You're going to love it. I know you will. But I'm going to give you the option right now to choose of whether you want to see your present now or if you want to wait. I think you could even do a video with this thing. Oh, man. Now I don't want to show you, and I want to give it to you. Yes, you can choose. So think about like you can save it for a surprise. You can do an unboxing video. I think it would be very appropriate. Okay, all right, you're gonna wait. Dang, I kind of wanted to show you, but I really don't, because you could totally just use it for a video, or seeing you actually open it would be cool too. Okay, so sidetrack. No more cereal talk, even though it's good talk. Anyway, this thumbnail here, the thumbnail. This is the grass hole. Johnny on the spot. He is our grass hole, but he plays a character named Bartholomew Smith. Bartholomew Smith is not actually a jerk. He is a very kind man who's hardworking at his craft. He just he goes about taking care of lawns in a very unorthodox way. And I'm going to go ahead and show you the teaser for the video now. So I'm going to get rid of this thumbnail. Possibly. There it is. Okay. All right. So the grass hole teaser is right here, and here we go. Let me turn off this jazz music wherever the crap it went. HomeDepot.com. Why am I there? All right. No more jazz. And here goes the grass hole teaser. Now, this is only 26 seconds, but we got the whole first minute we get to see tonight because you're here on this stream and you're special. Okay, so here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2.
My name is Bartholomew. I like to cut grass.
Oh, hold on. I know you can't hear that very well. Let me turn that up.
My name is Bartholomew, and I like to cut grass with scissors. Dual wielding action. After 3 hard years of training, I got my first pair of grass cutting scissors. You know, one way you can look at it, you could say that grass is the hair of the earth, and I'm its barber.
Grass hole. He is the true grass hole. Oh, could you guys not hear that still? I thought I had turned it up. Tell me, guys, were you able to hear that? I hope you were. Okay, so you could hear it because you heard the lines. What up, little Dan? Yes, G. What up? Okay, good. So glad you guys could hear it. So Jonathan here, he played Bartholomew Smith. I've sort of gone over this. But yeah, he played Bartholomew Smith. He likes to cut grass with scissors, as you can see here. It's a very unorthodox way of cutting grass, as most of us can agree. Jonathan, Bartholomew. Bartholomew is a very unorthodox man. He does things the traditional way, the way that his ancestors cut grass. He likes to uphold the family traditions. That's just what he does. So we can go through, maybe analyze. You can see he talks about dual-wielding action. He has two pairs of scissors right here and right here. They each have a name, and you can maybe guess those names. But these are his babies. These are the tools that get the job done. If you wanna cut grass with some scissors, these are the two scissors that you need. Okay, right here you can see there's a couple things going on, and I don't really want to give away anything as to what's going on here, but it does spark some interest, I would say. Bartholomew here on the ground is pointing these sharp scissors at this man here who's got a dark head. I mean, you can only assume what this is, and maybe what this is over here behind him. But let's go ahead and move past that. So then he talks about he got his first pair of grass cutting scissors. Okay. This is his first pair of grass cutting scissors. So, but as you can see, these are golden. So these are not going to be scissors that he uses anymore because they're pristine. They are a treasure, yeah, as we could say. So let's see. Oh, and this line here, he says, I guess you could say, grass is the hair of the earth, and he is its barber. Bartholomew is the earth's barber. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff right there. Oh, that was this line, I guess. Oh, that was the second. Whoa. Hold on, I done messed up. Dan, I see you asked me if I figured out the donation thing yet. I was looking into that actually earlier today. The donations cannot be added until you have, I think, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So I can't technically add live stream donations on the thing until I reach that number amount. So, but that's okay. Don't need the donations. But if you do want to donate, you can head over to patreon.com and donate there. Yeah, so to talk a little bit more about the video before I show the first full minute of the video, I did not play this character, and Jonathan actually knows nothing about the character that I played in this video. So we filmed a documentary style video a while back. Me and Fletch and Brian, we filmed one, and I played a guy named Howard Parsons. Okay, Howard Parsons is a documentarian from the UK. We haven't edited that video fully yet, but it is partially edited. And then we had already filmed this grass hole video. So this the one with Jonathan. I'm gonna go ahead and put his thumbnail back up there. We had already filmed this video right here. Me and Jonathan. We actually filmed this way back when, in December 4th, I do believe. You couldn't tell by the grass; it's plenty green. But yeah, we filmed this back in December. But then I was like, you know what? I think it would make the video a little bit more dynamic if we add Howard Parsons to this video as well, make it more of like a documentary style video, and we kind of get some more story going on there. So what I did with me and Fletch, we went to my parents' house just recently, like this week, and we filmed my scenes with Howard Parsons. And Howard Parsons from the UK, in this video, interviewed Bartholomew Smith about his grass cutting techniques. Now, he's going to interview a lot more people in the future. He's going to be interviewing all sorts of strange men and women across the United States. He's absolutely fascinated with the people of the U.S. So, yeah, he's going to be interviewing all sorts of people. But yeah, so the documentary show that Bartholomew Smith is on is called Now You Know. That is Now You Know. So all the intros with Howard Parsons goes, "Hello, I'm Howard Parsons, host of Now You Know, the documentary show where we interview ordinary people who live extraordinary lives." And then it goes on to introduce the person, and then the person speaks. So we will show you that scene now. I will go ahead and pull up the first minute of the grass hole video, and hopefully you enjoy it. Now, tomorrow, I just want to say, everyone who's in here, tomorrow the video will be posting at 11:30 a.m. I would like to say that it would be great if you could pop in as soon as you can. So it's premiere, so it gives you like a 2-minute wait time. So like you'll pop in, the video will technically post. I think it either starts right at 11:30 or it starts slightly before and it has a countdown. So that way you can be in there. And if you comment on the video, like right as soon as it gets posted, and you like it as well, it will help. Yes, Central Time, by the way, 11:30 a.m. Central Time. If you pop in and you engage with the video early, like right as soon as it gets posted, it helps the traffic to the video a little bit more. Okay, so what I'm going to go ahead and do here, the grass hole first minute. All right. Everything should be squared away with this. The audio's all good. Okay, so what we're going to do here, this is the first minute of grass hole. It's actually the first minute and 5 seconds because I wanted him to finish his line. Okay, so hopefully you enjoy this. I'm sure you'll at least enjoy it a little bit. Jonathan did an excellent job playing Bartholomew Smith. It was wonderful to work with him. He cracked me up multiple times during the interview, and also he didn't have lines. He just went off the cuff with this whole thing. So congrats to Jonathan for being an amazing interviewee. Here we go, the first minute of Grass Hole from the documentarian Howard Parsons, host of Now You Know. Hello, it's me, Howard Parsons, host of Now You Know, the documentary show where we interview ordinary people who live extraordinary lives. Have you ever wondered why people who take so much pride in their grass cutting abilities use equipment such as lawn mowers and not intimately cutting each blade of grass one by one with a pair of scissors? Well, today I met a man who does just that. He cuts grass with scissors, and I would like for you to meet him as well.
My name is Bartholomew, and I like to cut grass with scissors. It's so exhilarating when you can be very intimate with your grass. When you can take the time and go one blade at a time, such a nice feeling. I've been called many things over my years of cutting grass. Crazy, idiotic, grass hole. I never thought I would hear something like that, but I know that my path is tried and true, and I don't care what they say about me or my grass.
So there we have it, the first minute of Grass Hole. And we can do a little bit of a rundown with this with this video. If you have any questions, I don't know any questions you actually would have, but yeah, I think it turned out to be a pretty good video. I like it. I like the concept of it. It developed into something a lot more than I thought it would be. Again, me and Jonathan filmed. We filmed this video modeled after two past ones that I've done before. One with Jeremy, where he plays Rob Sophanophagus or whatever, something like that. I can go ahead and show these here if I can find. There we go, Rob the sword lover. And we can watch these as well just to get a little refresher. So we modeled it after this video, and we also modeled it after another one. There we go, Dumbbell Jones. Okay, sorry. Also after Dumbbell Jones. Yeah, so that was the original plan with it. I'm trying to find the chat. I lost my window. Hold on, I got too many things pulled up. There we go. Thank you for saying that the intro was fantastic. But yeah, the video developed into a lot more of a complex thing. Like I was saying, we did model it after these two before, and these were just basic, like, character pieces in a way. Jeremy played Rob. I think it was Sophanophagus. Rob Sophanophagus, avid sword advocate. Okay, so he was just a weird sword guy. He was a little bit a freak, just a smidge, and that was his character. It was very awkward, very funny, and that was sort of the that was the goal. I think we nailed that one because it's pretty awkward if you watch it. And then my dad played Dumbbell Jones, William, not William, but William, because you shorten William down to Bell, like you shorten William down to Bill. He dumbbell connoisseur. Okay, so he loves dumbbells. It's like the best workout method possible. So we modeled Grass Hole after this, and these were just straight them talking the whole time with B-roll over them. But since we filmed the other Now You Know documentary with Barry Benson, he's a bug burial business, Barry Benson's bug burial business. We filmed that, and we're like, okay, well, let's develop Grass Hole into this. So we added, Howard Parsons, which is the character that I play. He's a documentarian. I hope you like my lower third that I have here. I thought it was a little ridiculous of how big it was. Oh my gosh. I hope you can you even see it? Not all the way. All right. Right here. Howard Parsons, host of Now You Know, the documentary show where we interview ordinary people who live extraordinary lives. Yeah, I wanted to add that as a little joke because it's super long and totally unnecessary. But yeah, so then it goes off from Howard Parsons introducing Bartholomew. So I say, what do I say? Let's see if I can remember the line. Hello, it's me, Howard Parsons, host of Now You Know, the documentary show where we interview older people who live extraordinary lives. Have you ever wondered why people who take so much pride in their grass-cutting abilities use equipment such as lawnmowers instead of intimately cutting each blade of grass one by one with a pair of scissors? Well, today I met a man who does just that. He cuts grass with scissors, and I would like for you to meet him as well. Yeah, so I do remember the line. I did that whole intro, I think it was Tuesday, and then I got drastically sick. And I felt kind of bad this morning as well, but not near as bad as I did Tuesday. So then it goes on to Bartholomew, and Bartholomew, you may like his little lower third too. He's got the little scissors right there, right next to his name, scissor grass cutter. So nothing too special, but that's just what he does. I didn't want to say professional because I didn't know how professional he actually was. even though he does earn money from this apparently, so I would consider that fairly professional. And here he talks about how exhilarating it is whenever you can get intimate with your grass, and what he means by that is getting up close and personal to each blade. Each blade of grass that he cuts. He says, "Ooh, such a nice feeling." It is. It's such a nice feeling when you can snip each blade of grass one by one out of an entire yard and make it look as if it was mowed by a riding lawnmower, like a zero turn or something. That's how good Bartholomew is. And now, he does say it takes him about a week. Blade Runner is actually a great name for that. That would have been a good title. But yeah, right here he goes off to list the names that he's called. He's been called many things. Idiotic, crazy, and then grasshole. And then you can see we did a little joke there. He says grasshole right here, which makes perfect sense. But yeah, so there you go. There you have it, Bartholomew Smith. So again, tomorrow, whenever this video is posted at 11:30 a.m., be sure to swing by and comment on and like the video, like as soon as it's posted. That would be great. Watch it first and then comment. That just helps the engagement a lot more. See, even Jonathan's saying it was actually really cool snipping those blades one by one. See, you can't knock it until you try it, and he says that. He says that in the video. You can't knock it until you try it, pretty much, I think. And that's near the end of the video. But yeah, throughout this whole thing, I think it's about 4 minutes long total. He says some really funny stuff. There's a lot of good anecdotes in there. That's anecdotes, not antidotes. So that means stories. He does a lot of good stories in there. A lot of good funny stuff. But yeah, I had a lot of fun shooting that one. And planning on doing a lot more with those. So just now you knows. We want to make sort of like playlists now for some of the videos that we have coming up. We want to do sort of series in a way. So specifically the ones that we want to do, I'm going to pull up our YouTube channel. Before I go into that, I would like to address the chat for a second. Jonathan, if you comment before you watch, I'm gonna come over there and snip you with a pair of scissors. And Daniel, you said, should I try live interviews? I guess it would just depend on like what you want. I mean, I see no harm in trying it. I think it would be a fun little thing to do. Now, would you want them to be serious interviews? Would you want them to be funny, goofy? But nevertheless, anything you do, if you do try it, you need to have a plan. You need to have a good piece of paper and write your questions out, write your plan out, so that way you know. That way you know what you're going to do, so you don't just get stuck on the camera going, and then you're going to look silly. Nothing wrong with looking silly, but, you know, you can try it. I support trying all sorts of different types of videos. That's why we did this documentary style video. But yeah, going back to what I was saying, so we want to do some series style videos. I think it would be a good thing to do. We have several ideas for series. Well, first off, we need to film. We're trying to figure out a way to film some easier to film content. Like one idea I had was carport comedy, where I am doing stand up under my carport, telling jokes to a crowd, and that crowd is made up of me. So there's just a bunch of Dans all in the carport, and like the Dans will heckle the Dan telling the comedy. A Dan will introduce the Dan that does the comedy, and it'll just be an awkward mess. I think it would be funny, but I think those actually may prove to be a little bit harder. So I don't know, like, if we could shoot multiple of those videos all in one go. I would like to figure out some type of content that we could shoot multiple in the same night. like if I told a story, I could tell like 3 stories in one night, and that's 3 videos that are easy and not stressful. But other things like that we want to turn into a series, so that way we can make playlists on YouTube to sort of get people to watch over and over and over. There are, let's see, where's it at? Okay, like moving bodies. Okay, you guys may remember this video. I'm not gonna play the audio or anything, but it's got our mob characters. Okay, we got Frankie. I don't know his last name. Frankie Fettuccini or something like that. He doesn't actually have a last name. I got to come up with one. And then we got Tony Russo. One thing I want to do is take these characters and make more videos with these characters. Now, these guys were supposed to be in the Cookie Mafia. Now, we nixed the whole entire beginning of this video. As you can see, this whole beginning part in the alleyway is like less than 30 seconds. Originally, it was like 4 minutes long. But it just made more sense to get rid of that. But the whole thing was they were talking about cookies the whole time. In this box that is in Frankie's hand, if it will go to it, right there, you can see it. Maybe. You can see the little box down there, right here where my mouse is. That has a cookie in it. So Tony brought Frankie cookies in a box, and they talk about their mafia dealings or whatever with the cookies. So I want to make a series with Cookie Mafia and have more mafia related things and tie that into the cookie business as well. I think that would be a fun thing to do, and we could have like maybe a 6-episode series and then make a playlist called the Cookie Mafia. And that way people can watch one to the next one. They don't necessarily have to tie in together, but it's the same characters. And I think that'd be cool. Another one that I really would like to do into a series is the cop one, the Freelance Fuzz, where me and Fletch are playing cops. This is, what was my cop's name? It's Jackie Johnson. I'm Jackie Johnson. He's Johnny Jackson. We absolutely have to make this into a series. We have so many ideas for these two characters. We have like a whole list of video ideas for these. We just haven't done them yet. It did get a little too hot. We don't really want to do these when it's hot. So when fall comes around, I think we're gonna jump back on doing more cop character and mafia stuff. But we want to do that. We want to make that into a series as well. That would be fun. I had probably the most fun playing this character out of every character I've ever played. To me, do not look like me. I mean, like I do, but at the same time, when I put these glasses on right here, I look like I'm 42 years old. And it was the strangest thing. It's so strange. Like, to me, this does not look like me. I look so old in this. It's really strange. Strange to me. I guess it's the mustache and the way I do my mouth. Because I was like, hey, Johnny. I think my lips and I don't know. There's something about it that just cracked me up. And then in this whole bit right here, like I just don't feel like me, and I sound totally different. But it was so much fun. But yeah, I want to do more with that. So we're planning on doing a Cookie Mafia series, Cop series, and then also Now You Know series. And the Now You Knows will just be documentaries of characters that we make up. And we also thought about doing like a news series, like Imagination Folder News, where we do news story. I don't know. That one's still in the works a little bit. A lot of these are in the works. We're trying to figure out what we want to do. Oh, and then the last one, with this Howie Mandel thing. We wanted to do possibly a series where we parody other creators' videos, where we kind of add ourselves into it. And I think that would give us more exposure search wise. I think people would be able to find some of the videos better if they're like that, because if people look up like Howie Mandel podcast or whatever, they could find this video, which they have. I've checked the stats, that does work. But yeah, we want to do that, make some series like that. If you guys had a suggestion on a series of videos that you would like for us to do, feel free to let me know. That'd be cool. Like if you enjoyed the cop video a lot, which it seems like most people enjoyed that the most. It's got 567 views as of now, which is the most that we've gotten out of this year, I think. Yeah, it is. And excuse me. And then second place is Moving Bodies. That one has almost 400. We're at 399. That one would probably be next. And we still got a lot of random sketch ideas as well. So we need to make those too. It sucks when you have like 10,000 ideas and you're just like, well, crap, what do I do? I got to pick and choose. But I think strategically, the best move for us would be to make some series with the Cookie Mafia, series with the cops, series with the Now You Knows, and series with the parodies of other creators. I think it would just be a good thing. But yeah, I guess that was a little off. We can watch these two videos, and then after that, guess I could end the stream. I wasn't planning on doing a long stream. I was planning on doing about an hour, and it's been slightly over an hour, which is fine, but like my throat is feeling tired from being sick. But we can go ahead and watch this video. This is a fun one to watch. We can watch both of these character pieces, if you will. These are always fun. And here is Rob, lover of swords.
I love swords. I think they're wonderful tools of murder and mystery.
What's your favorite type of sword?
You know, I mean, these kind of bastard swords are pretty cool. And you can use them just about anything. You want to whack some weeds in the garden, you can whack some weeds. But they're too heavy. I like the more short Roman style like this one, where you can. It's easier to wield, quicker to use more of your dexterity and slice at stuff, maybe poke it. You know, I like this kind better. I'm starting to get really good at that thing. You know, when people open it and close it real fast and it cuts stuff. Yeah, I'm getting really good at that. I go, yeah, like kill you or something, but I don't want to kill you. I'm married to my swords. I love them so much. We can make something beautiful. And it's a two-way relationship, you know. I'm not common. Tell you that right now. If I had two of these, which I'm getting another one, then I could do a wield. I polish them, clean them, sharpen them, cut stuff. You know, I don't even have knives in my house. I just use swords.
Have you ever injured yourself from using a sword?
No. I'm too good at it. Naturally. Always been good at it. But I prefer using these small ones. Yeah. You know, they'll break into a guy's house for having guns, but I mean, you have swords, they'll think twice. Because they're like, that dude's crazy. People don't like messing with crazy.
What do other people think of your swords? Do they ever judge you?
Oh yeah, big time. They think that I don't need them, you know. But you can't ever have one sword. I think every person in America should have at least one. You know, they say don't bring a knife to a gunfight, but you can bring a sword. That's why swords are better.
So ridiculous. This is a good one too. Dumbbell Jones. Whoops. My dad clearly had a lot of fun making this one.
Strong men and strong women are built on dumbbells. I've been working out, for all my life. As young as I can remember. Matter of fact, I got my first set of dumbbells my daddy gave me when I was a young boy. I think all weightlifting began with the dumbbell. I was sitting thinking one day when I was at a gym, and I was looking at what they call the barbell, and I began to think which one came first, the barbell or the dumbbell. And obviously it has to be the dumbbell. When you look at a train and you lift the car from its body and then you look at the wheels that are left on the track, what do you have? They're dumbbells. If anything, they ought to rename them and call them smart bells. If you think about it, the practical things you do in life all are about each arm in a separate motion when you're lifting, like yard work. Take, for instance, weed eating. Weed eating, what you got to do? You got to hold that thing like this, and you're using your biceps. One arm's holding the heavier end of it with the motor, and the other arm is basically guiding the weed eater as it moves.
What's your favorite exercise with the dumbbell?
One, I like to start up here, and then I go down with one arm, all the way down, and I pull it back up, and then I alternate and go with the other arm. This is like a running motion. I will do it faster and faster and faster, and when I'm in a sprint run, I can run faster because I'm stronger. Everybody should have dumbbells. I think young mothers should definitely use the dumbbell workout system. You think about it. They're lifting that baby all the time. They're holding the baby in one arm while holding the bottle in the other. If you're a papa and you got grandchildren, what are you going to do? You're going to have to lift them up. You throw that child in the air and you catch them. Well, what is that? That's a dumbbell system, except it's in the form of a child. And if you're just agitated because your neighbor's dog is coming in your yard, you can yank that sucker up and throw him back over the fence. Tell you what else I like about when you do the dumbbell workout, it helps with your handshake. You give him that firm handshake. Look at that, look at that. See that automatic. Every time I do that, I can do more. I can do more than what I'm doing right now. I'm a man, you're a man. Back when I was building something, I had a hammer. And when hammering the nail, the handle on my hammer broke. And I thought to myself, what am I going to do? I know what I'll do. I'll get one of my dumbbells. It hammered them in a little bit better than my hammer did.
Is that a true story? No. Okay. It was almost convincing. Yeah, I ended up thinking that story was real. Yeah, Jonathan, you said, I'm just now noticing that black SUV didn't know what was going on when he took off running and swerved in the middle of the road. Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't notice that he swerved. Hold on. I'm about to check that out. That's hilarious. All right, I'm going to check this out now. Where's that at? Okay. He's like, whoa, what's going on? That's really funny. Yeah, I've never noticed that either. Yeah, that's probably my favorite part out of this thing is when he runs. Because it's like he's clearly trying to run faster than the SUV. But that's not working. Well, it looks like that to me, at least. Yep. Cool. Well. Anyway. So, everyone, thank you so much for stopping by the live stream. I think I'm going to do more live streams because they're pretty fun. But... yeah, I wanted to do this to sort of discuss the video that we're going to be posting tomorrow. I think we have done that well. We had a good time doing it. And then next time I hop on here, we're going to have even more fun. I'm going to have more jokes than I had this time. And also, just an update, I think we were going to film something this Saturday, but I got sick, so I don't want to go around too many people. And And then, but next Saturday we're gonna be filming something. Me, Fletch, and Brian will be filming a video. I've got a whole fat list of things that I'm trying to film soon. I'm gonna see if Evan wants to be in one that he came up with. So I'm gonna contact him soon to see if he wants to be in it. But yeah, I got a fat list, so many ideas, so many things. We had been busy this summer because of work obligations and us having to work many weekends this summer. But that's all done. So we have a lot more free time now. But yeah, we got lots of ideas. If you can see, that's some ideas right there. Where's the main list? No, that's not it. This is totally, and I said 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Cookie Mafia ideas, partially, mainly written out, like the idea, the story concepts, green screen videos. We got a whole list of green screen video ideas to parody. More ideas. I got a fat list, but not all of them will be series. Some of them will just be random sketches, which is what we've done for a long time. But yeah, so just stay tuned, stick around. I'm losing all my words because I'm just tired now. So thanks for joining in the stream. I had a good time. I'm glad you joined in and chatted with me and watched the first minute of the video that we're going to be posting tomorrow at lunch. So at 11:30 a.m. be sure to swing by, or as early as you can, and be sure to leave a like on it, and leave a comment. It would be super helpful because it's going to push that engagement further and further and further, and it'll help it reach more people. And if you want to share it, feel free to share it. You don't have to, but that probably helps the most. But yeah, cool. Thanks everyone. I appreciate you stopping by. Mwah. Okay, bye. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let